oil covering her head, flapping as she yelled back. "For your information, I only had one margarita. The strap of my dress really did break, and Buster was the one flirting with me." "How dare you!" Amber shrieked, flames practically shooting from her narrowed eyes. "My Buster would never flirt with the likes of you." "Her Buster would flirt with the likes of anything in a skirt," Lyda whispered to Evelyn, although everyone in the shop heard. Before Amber had stormed in, it had been a fairly normal Wednesday afternoon at the salon. A haircut, a blowout, and a perm or highlight and cut was an average day for Carley, who had been running the salon mostly on her own for the last several years. Erica, already a mother of two, took clients by appointment only, and usually came in a few days a week. Their receptionist, Danielle, worked the desk a few afternoons after school, and did an occasional shampoo. But that was more as a favor to Danny's mom, who secretly paid the bulk of the girl's salary. But otherwise, Carley ran the shop herself. She swept the floors and put the stations back together each night, so everything was in place and ready when she opened the door the next morning. She loved walking into the shop and seeing the black and white checked floors and bubblegum pink walls with Paris-themed decorations. The air still carrying the scent of the lemongrass and eucalyptus candles she burned daily to mask the smell of some of the stronger hair care products. It was her happy place, where she created beauty and made others feel good about themselves. Not just through her skills as a stylist, but also the way she listened and tried to offer helpful advice when customers shared their problems with her. She loved that her shop was a haven for sharing and friendship. It meant everything to her, which is why she'd literally sold her soul to keep it. She had seen a lot of things in her days as a hairstylist: weeping hysterics over a color job gone wrong, more bridezillas than she could shake a piece of wedding cake at, and had even had a request to do a cut and curl on a beloved Afghan hound. But this was the first time she'd seen two women screaming and threatening each other with her hair tools. She shifted from one foot to the other, weighing what to do. She could maybe toss a spare cape over Amber's head and try to wrestle the scissors from her. Or an easier and less dangerous option might be to offer them each a free blowout. Before she had time to decide, the bell of the shop door jangled, and Deputy Knox Garrison eased in, the worn soles of his cowboy boots silently sliding across the polished tile floor. Conversation stopped as every woman turned her attention to the handsome lawman. Well over 6 feet tall, he wore jeans and a neatly pressed light gray uniform shirt, with a shiny gold star pinned above his chest pocket, his muscled biceps stretching the fabric of the sleeves. His chiseled jaw was clean-shaven, and his thick, dark hair curled a little at the nape of his neck, just visible below the rim of his gray felt Stetson. Knox tipped his hat, his shoulders loose as he drawled out an easy greeting. "Afternoon, ladies." His gaze was sharp as he took in the scene, but he stayed calm and relaxed as he eased closer to the women. "I hear there's a bit of a dust-up going on in here." Carley swallowed at the dust-up happening inside her, as if 36 monarch butterflies had just taken off and were flying around her stomach like they were trying to get out. She'd met the tall deputy last month at the Heaven Can Wait horse rescue ranch where her sister, Jillian, and her 10-year-old nephew, Milo, volunteered. Then she'd seen him again a few weeks ago, also at the horse rescue ranch, when her sister married the newly appointed Sheriff Ethan Rayburn, who she guessed was now Knox's boss. Or he would be, after the happy couple returned from their honeymoon. No time to think about the dance they'd shared at the wedding, or the harmless flirting, or the deep brown color of his eyes that made a girl want to melt into them. Nope, no time for that. Not when she had a beauty shop brawl she was trying to contain. Amber snorted. "There's no dust-up. Nothing for you to worry about anyway. This is between me and the floozy who's been hitting on my man." Brandy waved the flat iron like she was conducting an orchestra. "I was not hitting on anyone. I'd ordered the nacho..."